Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a pamper routine. Basically, things I like to do to pamper myself, whether it's after a long day or just having one of those lazy days. These are things that I do to kind of keep myself relaxed, and I'll sometimes do all of these things or just a couple depending on how much time I have, but it's really important to kind of sit back and treat yourself every now and then. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So first, I like to light some candles just to get the mood going, and also the smells. I absolutely love a good smelling room. Definitely makes me feel better and clean. So I'll do that. And then I like to put on some comfortable clothes. So right now with summer and all, I like to just put on a tank top and shorts. And if it's colder, I put on long pants like sweatpants and a sweatshirt. Next, I'm going to go ahead and take off my makeup, and then I'm going to go ahead and brush my hair. And I do have to brush my hair pretty often, otherwise it gets tangled, so it's nice to do it more often so it's not harder and more tangled if I do it less frequently. And it's also important to use before I wash my hair, just to make sure it's tangle free and I can thoroughly wash and condition my hair. Next, I like to whiten my teeth with these Crest white strips, and they last for a pretty long time, so I do this about once a month, and I just leave them on for 30 minutes, so be sure to set a timer. Otherwise, if I leave them on too long, my teeth get really sensitive, so can't forget that. Next, I'm going to go ahead and get in the shower, and I don't have a bathtub, otherwise I totally use a bath bomb, so if you can, do that, but a shower works just as well. So I went ahead and shampooed my hair, and a tip for conditioning your hair: use a wide tooth comb to distribute the conditioner through your hair. You don't want to use like a regular comb or a brush in the shower, just because your hair is fragile when it's wet, so you're more prone to breakage, which you want to avoid. So make sure it's a wide tooth comb. And also another tip, when you're shaving, you can actually use conditioner if you're out of shaving cream or you just don't want to spend extra money on that. Conditioner leaves your hair and the skin really soft and easier to shave. And also, men's razors are a lot better and cheaper than women's razors, so I tend to get those actually instead. And lastly, to make my skin extra soft and clean, I go in with a sugar scrub all over my body. And I also gave Jasper a bath, so Jasper got some pamper time too. So we're moving on to skincare, and I'm using SK2's facial treatment cleanser, and it's just a very nice and gentle foaming lather, and you can gently massage this all over your skin. And what I really love about it is how visibly clear and hydrated your skin is after even just one use. And it's really nice how gentle it is, because you can use it morning and night, and it leaves your skin super velvety and smooth. To top off my skincare regimen, I'm using the SK2 Radical New Age Power Cream. And it's just a bunch of hydration and anti-aging elements, and leaves your skin really firm and rejuvenated. And after the first night I used this, my skin was so hydrated and glowing the next morning. So it definitely works really well, and you can imagine after extended use, if you use it longer, it really just does a lot for your skin. Moving on to hair, I love using this Madam CJ Walker serum. It smells delicious, and it really just moisturizes my hair ends really well. So I'll work this throughout my hair, focusing on the ends, and then I tie it up in a bun to let it kind of soak in for about 30 minutes or so. So once we worked on our skin and our hair, we are moving on to our lips. So I do this little DIY lip scrub if you don't have any on hand. Literally all it is sugar and olive oil. You can also use honey or brown sugar or coconut oil, any combination of those things works. So it's super easy and cheap, but I do like to do this every now and then to make sure my lips are not chapped, and also this helps with applying lipsticks when your lips are exfoliated. So I'm just applying this on my lips and rubbing it all over, and then wiping it off with a cloth. And you can also go in with a toothbrush to further exfoliate, and then to lock it all in with some moisture, I'm using chapstick, and you can also use Vaseline. And this next step I like to do during the summer especially, but just throughout the year, about every other week or so, because I don't get that much sun here in Seattle. I do like to have a little bit of color, so I'm going in with the St. Tropez self tanning foam and applying it with a mitt. And then I like to sit around for about 30 minutes to an hour to let the color develop, but this also gives me time to just lay back and relax, because I literally can't do anything with self tanner on. So I just lay down a towel, that way I don't get any self tanner on my sheets. So I either watch Netflix or read a book, just something to kind of unwind and relax. So that is basically it for my pamper routine. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to let me know what other videos you want to see me do in the comments below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Bye.